and there are some stuff that I already pre-stamped ahead of time, like the title card, and it's called Bones because this is the week where we start off doing the skeletal system. And I remember that we started off doing with the skull, so you will see some skulls in this week. So I added that puffy sticker of the bird, and I got that way long time ago. It was $1 for one pack for, I think it was like 12 stickers. And I think it was, I don't know if it was K and Company, I'm not sure. But then I added the Teresa Collins feather on the far right, and I believe that's from Urban Market. And that is pretty much it for my title card. And just so you know, the collection that I'm using for the cards is the Teresa Collins Far and Away, because I thought it would be best for these bones that you'll be seeing. Here are, well, this picture is, we were setting up the, because each group gets a box of bones, and we had to put them together and tell Kuyaloloi, the guy that makes sure that everything is set up, that which parts, I mean, we had to tell him which parts were missing from our box. So that's why you'll see there that it really looks like just a skeletal remain, or I really felt like we were in a CSI kind of situation, like trying to figure out how this person died. And yes, these bones are real, but of course they're I don't want to say laminated, but they're painted with lacquer or something like that. So that's why they're really brown. So I just added that tag for the Teresa Collins Far and Away and just described how it was like a CSI episode or Bones episode, even though, to be honest, I don't watch Bones. My mother does. But nonetheless, like it was really fun to set those set that body up because I did take forensics in high school. I'm very much interested in the well, actually I did, when I was in high school I wanted to be either a neurosurgeon or a forensics examiner. I can deal with dead bodies. We have dissected in medical school in the Philippines. They dissect in the first year, but here in the US I've heard that it's like third year and up. So I already know that I don't have a problem with dead bodies. I thought I would because when you see the face it seems more personal, but you get used to it and it's just no problem. It's like cutting up a chicken, except you're dissecting and learning about the human body. So here is one of the filler cards, and I used that glasses from the cut and paste from my mind's eye because I wanted to write, let's take a closer look on that, what do you call it? I don't want to say tag, but label. There you go. So I just want to say that this is probably the closest thing you'll ever see because, like I said, we have done dissections because each group had their own cadaver, but I will not. I mean, I of course I did have pictures and I did have videos for studying purposes. However, I don't have those anymore, and if I did, I wouldn't even show you guys. So I know a lot of you are probably worried, like, I don't want to see that kind of stuff. So I won't be posting that kind of stuff on my Project Life process videos. So bones is the only thing you'll see. A lot of the photos in the future, in my future process videos, will be just parties that we've attended and my friends and what I've eaten and stuff. So you don't have to worry about the gross stuff. So then I added some black enamel dots to this, and that is pretty much it for that filler card. Not my favorite, but it's not too bad. I actually like how this layout came out in the end. So here I already did the journaling for the days of that week, what I've done, and I'm really happy that I did a lot of writing. So there was only like 3 days that 3 or 4 days that didn't have any Facebook statuses, I should say, that I've posted. And I just added that daily sticker from the Teresa Collins sticker sheet or word sticker sheet. And then here is just another filler card. Very simple. I added a white doily at the far, or actually at the bottom corner of that card. And then I will add that washi tape. But it was the last bit of the washi tape, so it has some of the, I don't want to say cardboard, but the last bits of the cardboard stuff. And I didn't want to waste it, so I just put that washi tape at the top with some tape runner so it can stick better. And I actually do still have a little bit of that washi tape left. So I'm really, really like hoarding that washi tape because I ordered that from Japan. So it's kind of hard to find it here in the States. And I'm sure that someone's probably selling it on Etsy. So, but it's not my favorite that I would like want to buy another. It's just I want to save it for like a layout like this, something that reminds me of like vintage or Victorian, because I was really going with a vintage feel for this because the bones do give off a very vintage feel to it. So here is another journaling card, and I added this basic gray like card. I think it's from the Hello collection. It was like a long time ago when I got it. And I just write about, what did I write about? Oh yeah, I was writing about that we were starting off with the skeletal system and so forth. And I do add some white enamel dots to that. And that is pretty much it for that card. And I actually like how this one came out as well. And I do need to stock up on more white enamels because those were the very last ones. So, oh, just so you know, Kuya did let us, wait, I think, did he let us borrow? I don't know. I don't remember if he let us borrow like parts of the skeletal system for studying when we can bring it home, or I think there were some students that like took it home. I don't remember, but here is a picture that I had to cut out because it was actually vertical, and this design aid does a lot of 4x6 horizontal. So that's me holding the skull, and I really like how I did this card because the background has a lot of script, and I was thinking of like Shakespeare, Hamlet, to be or not to be. And I do add that piece of film at the top with the fleur-de-lis, and I will add that puffy blackbird sticker. And I really like how that came out. And then on the other side, or on the opposite side of the bottom right corner, I just stamped Hamlet ? So I was thinking of doing to be or not to be, but it's too cliche, so I just did the whole Hamlet ? So when people see it, they'll understand like what I'm talking about. So here is the last card of the layout, and it is the box that was assigned to my group. And we had to make sure that every time we study for it, when we have lab, that everything is there. Because, of course, there are some consequences if everything's not there, because I don't know how much you have to pay or whatnot. So it's really hard to study with just one box of a skeletal system with a few people, because there's just some things that when you want to study, like for the skull, I mean, like you have to like share it with other people. I'm kind of greedy, so I like to have it to myself so I can study by myself. But when you're in medical school, it's really great to just have a lot of friends that you can study with and study together, and it just makes medical school less stressful. So that's why I was really happy that I did make a lot of friends that I'm still in contact with. And I, that is pretty much it for this process video, and I do add some black enamel dots to that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this process video, and I hope you enjoy this. And Monday will be week 13, and see you guys next time. Bye.